morning everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Currently it is a very miserable and rainy morning in Tokyo. I think it rained most of last night, but I don't mind because I actually really love the rain. I want to have a productive day today. I haven't been able to have a productive day for the last couple of weeks. I've kind of been in a bit of a rut, but today I've got a plan. I got up super early, I washed my face. I haven't done my hair yet because I don't see the point of needlessly straightening it if I'm not doing anything fancy. I really wanted to show you what my day in Japan looks like now because it looks very different to a few months ago. So I'm gonna try and have a productive and positive day, get all the chores done, get some food in from the supermarket because our fridge is looking bare, and just take you along with me and show you what life is like for me at the moment in Japan. So this is my kitchen, everybody. Welcome. So you've probably heard of this, but kitchens in Japan don't typically give you a lot of counter space, which means we have to come up with solutions to get that extra counter space. And what I did is I got this thing from Nitori and I just put my chopping board on it and it gives me this extra workspace and it makes me so happy. This is also really cheap too. I'm pretty sure it has another use, but this is what I've been using it for and it works great. The one thing that I love about this kitchen though is that it comes with a gas hob. Every other kitchen that I've had in Japan had an induction hob, but this one has a gas hob. Although, still, as you can see, no oven. But that's okay. We can make do. Over here we have a microwave, we have a kettle, an espresso machine. This is where I store all my stuff. As you can see, Nutella, which will be going on this piece of bread in a few seconds. Some seasonings, some teas that I like. I really love Muji teas. This one is the herb tea, apple and ginger. And then we have the sakura green tea. And then we've got some green tea here too. I'm just having some Nutella on top of this piece of bread. I'm gonna put some bananas on it and have some grapefruit on the side. It's really simple, but honestly, it's a miracle that I'm even having breakfast because I am never hungry in the morning. Oh, and of course I'm drinking my iced coffee here. I have been drinking hot coffee up until now, but because the weather's getting warmer, despite the rain outside, the weather is getting warmer, I feel the need to switch onto iced coffee now. Thank you. Have you seen my hair tie anywhere? What is going on with this curtain? It's quite uncomfortable if you're wearing a face mask and your hair is blowing all over your face. Where is my hair tie? I really wanted to show you these face masks that we got from Etsy. They actually arrived in the post, I think like 2 or 3 days ago. They are reusable and the pattern is just so beautiful. Show yours. John got like a more manlier version of my one. Mine's like the floral, and yours is like the small medallion pattern. But if you guys are interested in a reusable face mask, I will link the shop down below in the description box. Which one are you wearing? That one? Okay. Demonstrate it. Model it for us, please. I think it looks really good. Is the fit good?
Yeah, perfect.
And the face masks have a nose wire in them, ensuring that you get a really good fit around your nose bridge and the eyes. I always prefer the face masks with the nose wire, and to be honest, after this whole global situation, I think everybody should have a reusable face mask at home. Okay, so I am ready to go outside. I put my hair up. I finally found my hair tie. I've only got one hair tie and it's this little black velvet bunny. This is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Cura Made hoodie because it's comfortable and easy to wear, and these are lazy days right now. We're not really doing anything super exciting. So let's go and get some food because I am starving and I didn't have that much to eat today yet. So I'm probably gonna buy everything in the shop. The weather has suddenly got really beautiful. What a nice day. The most exciting part of my week now is going to the supermarket. In Japan, it's quite common for people to shop every day because kitchens, as you have seen, are generally on the smaller side and there isn't as much storage space. This creates a problem of everyone just being at the supermarket because at the moment, it's the most exciting place to be. Recently, the government requested that people shop less frequently and instead shop for a few days rather than just for that one day. If we do forget an essential, there's always 7-Eleven or another konbini, but planning meals is great because number one, I eat healthier, this morning was an exception, and number two, there's less chance of us just unnecessarily going out and visiting stores. Food shopping in Japan is actually quite fun. Japanese supermarkets have an amazing array of desserts and ready meals, making it very easy to have a quick dinner if you don't feel like cooking. If you come later in the day, a lot of the ready meals, fruits and salads go on sale, so it really helps to shop later if you're on a budget. Normally, I get some prepared fruit and fresh vegetables and essentials like toilet paper, and in case you're wondering, the toilet paper shortage is no more and it is amazing. I just need to bring your attention back to the Japanese dessert section because there is such a huge variety. Japan definitely has a lot of healthy food, but temptation is everywhere. My supermarket also has these incredible little dairy-free ice cream mochi, and they make the best little sweet snack. There are a ton of flavors to choose from, with some being seasonal, but I love the yuzu, strawberry and vanilla flavors. It's actually crazy to think how many things I have taken for granted. Even something as small as picking up a product in a shop makes me think twice now. I go through a whole process of, am I definitely buying that? Do I really want it? Even watching my past videos where I would be in like a cafe or a shop and I would be picking things up and looking at them and just having a great time. And I kind of cringe looking back at that now, even though I really miss the thoughtlessness for everyday tasks. But as many others, I don't think I'll ever have the same carefree attitude I've had before. I don't really want to do anything that puts others or myself at risk. And I think the more we comply with these requests, the quicker this insanity can be sorted. Welcome back to my kitchen. So it is currently dinner time and we're going to be making something tasty, and it's miso soup with fried rice and spicy chili cucumbers. And I'm going to show you how I make the vegan miso soup. First thing, and the most important thing, is making the dashi. A lot of the dashi in Japan actually has fish in it or fish flakes. It's called katsuoboshi, I believe. This is kombu. Because I am a vegetarian, what I do instead is use kelp. And this is kelp from Hokkaido. Thank you, Yuji, for clarifying that to me. I don't think we need a lot, do we? I think 3 pieces is actually enough, to be honest. Or is that going to be too weak? Is that going to be too... No, it's fine. 4?
No.
4?
3, well, 4, okay.
4, okay. If you've never seen konbu before, this is what it looks like, and it's very, very tough. You can't bite into this. It's incredibly tough and chewy, and it's covered in this kind of white powdery substance, and this is what gives the stock its umami flavor. Oh, by the way, you know on the back of the packet, it actually says that we need to use a dry tissue to wipe it first. And I don't know. It just says so. I'm really not sure what the point of this is. If any of you guys know, please tell me.
Bye-bye.
I actually found this recipe for the vegan miso soup from a website called Just One Cookbook. It gives you a really good comprehensive list of all the ingredients you can use and all the suggested ways you can prepare the stock, so please check that out, as I am not a chef. I'm just following instructions. And there's 2 ways you can actually prepare the stock. One is the cold brew method, and the second method is basically just heating it up in a pan. So we're going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is just cut up some cucumbers and season them with the spicy chili oil. It's a nice and easy little side dish to have, and it's really refreshing as well. We're slicing them longer because that's what they do in torikizoku. This is the sea salt that I like to use. The kombu is almost ready to come out now, and the miso paste that we're going to be using today is actually this one, and this is supposed to be like the #1 miso brand in Japan, and this was recommended by the website that I mentioned earlier. I just do this completely to taste. They do have specific measurements on their website, but I like my miso soup a little bit richer and a little bit saltier, so I do it to taste. So as you can see, the konbu gets huge. It rehydrates itself. This is what the miso paste looks like, and this is used in so many dishes in Japan. For this amount of water, I normally put about 2 heaped tablespoons in there, and normally what I do at this time is make John taste it and tell me if he thinks that this is strong enough or not. Now we're gonna add the onion, and then at the very, very last minute we're gonna add the tofu, because the tofu is very soft and you just don't want it to fall apart. So I'm gonna add the negi to the miso now. And I'm gonna let this cook just for a little bit, just to soften up the negi a tiny bit, but not a lot. This is the tofu that I really like to use. It is recommended that you drain this, but I never, to be honest, I've never fully properly drained it. Oh, and I completely forgot. I do like just a little bit of chili oil. Just a tiny bit of chili oil on the miso. I think it brings out the flavors so nicely. So this is our really easy to cook, super quick, simple and tasty dinner. And it's also quite healthy too. I think. I also really like to add this into the miso soup, and it's just seaweed and it tastes really, really good. It's actually getting really late now and oh wow, it's midnight. I've just realized it's midnight. I thought it was about 11, but it's midnight. Next week is Golden Week in Japan, which is like a big holiday where people can go and travel and enjoy themselves and shop and party and do many social things. But this year they're calling it Stay Home Week or Stay at Home Week, because traveling around Japan and going to other prefectures is heavily discouraged. And I was thinking about this and I've realized that what I miss the most is not really socializing, even though I love socializing, I love going out, but that's not the main thing that I miss. I actually just really miss traveling around Japan. The only thing that I'm really worried about is my family back in the UK, but even if I was currently in the UK, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I still wouldn't be able to help. I don't really want to get into it on my channel because I'm trying so hard to stay positive, but I think this week things have started to get on top of me a little bit. And not just because of this whole social distancing isolation thing. I think it's just seeing how much my family are struggling back in the UK. But again, like I said, there is nothing I can do about it. Even if I was there, I still wouldn't be able to help. But I hope you're all staying healthy and staying positive and doing something productive or non-productive with your time. You don't have to be productive, just do whatever helps you get through this. But I've uploaded my Sims video, my first ever Sims gameplay video, and I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed and liked that video. And I actually have a lot of other videos that I want to upload on this channel too. A lot of them are about food in Japan and the best places to eat and veggie friendly places. I had a really big video planned for Hakone, but I think this is such a bad time to upload them, so I'll definitely upload them in the future. But now I would like to have more relevant content that just gives you a glimpse into my life in Tokyo. I've been watching a lot of Japanese TV lately. One, because it helps me with Japanese comprehension a lot, and two, because it is absolutely insane. It's so highly entertaining, but it's just really erratic. It's so erratic, and there's so many noises and colors, and it's so different to Western television. But I think that's why I love it so much, because I'm never really bored. And I'm actually making a list of all the things that still surprise me about Japan, even almost 2 years on. And I know 2 years in Japan is absolutely nothing. It's not a long time at all. I just didn't expect so many things to still surprise and confuse me, and I think my next video is going to be on that topic. And if you have any specific questions about my opinion on certain aspects of Japanese culture, I can answer them in that video, so please just ask me in the comments down below. But keep in mind that it is just my opinion rather than fact. So as it's getting really late now, I'm gonna start getting ready for bed because I need sleep. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day or a good night if you're watching this at night, and stay healthy, stay safe, stay indoors. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.